Hello, Pressaholic gang. I have missed you guys so much. I've been away for, I think, 2 weeks now, and it feels like eternity. Unfortunately, my husband had got sick, and I had to make sure it was nothing more serious than just a slight sickness. And then my daughter ended up getting a little bit sick as well, but everyone is all okay. Nothing is completely like really wrong here. And then my mom went on vacation with her boyfriend, which they live with us, so that left me without anyone to help me with Jocelyn. So I've been on complete mommy mode and trying to get orders done, but Jocelyn is not having none of it. So if you hear her or see her anytime in this video, she may make a feature. With all that being said, I am here today to bring you guys some value, bring you guys some great content, and try to stay focused at the same time. I actually have my first therapy appointment today later on, so this video may be a little bit rushed. I'm praying that it's not. And hopefully I can get this video out either today or tomorrow. With all that being said, welcome to the channel. If you are new, this is my daughter Jocelyn and my name is Deja, the owner of Pressaholic, and I'm here to teach you everything that I know about press-on nail business or business in general. So if you're trying to start a new business, if you're new to the press-on business or anything like that, I'm here to teach you everything that I know and give you guys the most valuable information that I can possibly give you. We've recently reached, I think, 15.4 or 5K on Instagram, which is such a honestly really shocking. A lot of work has been put into Pressaholic and I'm so proud of where it is, and I really hope that I'm here to help you guys reach these goals of whatever numbers you may have. Okay. So guys, a few months ago, I put out 20 ways, I believe it was 20 ways on how to increase your Instagram engagement. And in that video, it was like 25 minutes long, and I did numbers 1 through 10. If you have not seen part 1, I highly suggest to get off of this video and click onto that video. I will also leave it in the description down below. That was numbers 1 through 10, and today I'm doing part 2, which is numbers 10 through 20. In that video, I briefly had told you guys that I found a picture on Pinterest and it had all of these really great steps, and it really didn't have any type of description or way to reach that, if that made any sense. I explained it way better in that first video, so just make sure that you click on that one. We recently reached like 1.6 thousand views in that video, so yeah, I just really wanted to complete that because it was such great information, and that's what we're going to be doing today. In the last video, we left off with optimize your bio, and today we are starting with number 11, which is plan out your account. So what I mean by plan out your account is a lot of times we feel really defeated because we know that we need to put out content at least every day or a few times a day, Instagram stories as well as on your posts. So a lot of people are going to tell you should be posting like 3 times a day, such as breakfast, lunch, dinner you can think of during those times. But a lot of time it's really unrealistic for us, especially when we're just beginning, because content creation could be such a hassle. So what I like to do is I use apps such as Preview or Planoly, where I can easily upload a photo of a post that I would like to be posted on my Instagram, and Planoly will actually post that for me without me actually having to do it. Using this app, you can actually just schedule whatever time you want that post to be posted. You can already have the caption and hashtags attached to that post and have it posted without you actually having to do it. Especially me, who has a daughter who always is keeping me busy, it's very hard for me to keep track of time and post those posts when I want them to be posted. So using apps such as Planoly has really helped me so much to be consistent on Instagram without actually having to take that extra step and setting timers or whatever on the exact times that I want these to be posted. Things such as Instagram stories, you can actually use Planoly as well. And I do believe that Planoly is free. I do believe that it's free because I don't believe that I'm paying for it, but definitely check it out. As far as Preview, I love Preview because you can actually see how your Instagram feed is going to show up. So if you look at my Instagram, then you will see that I usually try and go with a type of tile theme where it's like nail post and then like a different post and then nail post, different post, nail post. You can also think of this as like quote photo, and when you put all of these on a grid, then it kind of gives you a more aesthetic on your Instagram. So these are just things to keep in mind, and using apps such as Preview and Planoly can really help you to grow your Instagram engagement when you have all these posts already posting for you. Number 12 on that list was always Geotag, which when I was first starting out, I had no idea what a geotag even was. But it basically, when you are posting how it says current location, and you can put your location if you want to. Me, I usually put either Orlando because I'm not too far away from Orlando, or Castleberry because I'm actually in Castleberry. And what this can do is actually, there's certain people that will always look up like nail salon in Castleberry, right? And if you are located in Castleberry, you will show up. For example, I don't live far from a strip club, so the strip club had actually followed me because they found me on the geotag. This is also great if you are trying to offer porch pickup or just regular pickup, like someone can drive to you and pick up their order. I have done pickups quite a few times throughout these like year and a half. I don't do them often, but they're great ways to offer customers this service, and of course keeping safe, so definitely wear your mask if you're planning to do pickups. Number 13 was include a call to action. CTA is call to action. So if you are posting on your post, I usually like to include a small paragraph at basically the middle to end of my post, and I will say use code INSTA at checkout to save money, click the link in bio. Or you can do, if you're serious about getting really great quality press-on nails, then click the link in bio and learn more. Or whatever the case is, you definitely want for people to know that that link in your bio is going to take them to where you are or where you want them to go. So in my case, I always want my customers to visit my website because of course that's where all my products are. That's where you can get the free ebook, you can buy my merch, you can do a whole bunch of stuff all on my website. So when I am posting on Instagram story and I'm posting a specific set, then I'll definitely link my website and that product link so that I can do a swipe up feature. 14 on the list was tag others in your photos. So me, I really like to do this when I'm doing, usually I try at least once a month to gather all the photos that my customers have sent me of them wearing my product, and I like to make sure to keep note of what their Instagram name is. So if I'm doing kind of like a carousel post where it's a whole bunch of my customers wearing the nails, then I really want to be sure to tag them in some way on that post. Why? Because it's actually going to make your account look more authentic. If I'm just posting random photos of people with no tags, then sometimes it can look a little bit sketchy, like you can just grab these pictures from anywhere and say that it's yours. So I really like to look just really credible and make sure to tag these people in my post. Another way that you can do this is you can actually just write a review circle on your Instagram highlights, and you can add all your reviews on there, which is something that I love to do, and I try and highlight as much as I can remember. That way when you go to my Instagram highlights, you see all these different posts that I have posted from my customers. Number 15 is reply to all your comments. And guys, this is super important. Even if you get a comment that's just a whole bunch of heart eye emojis or just a regular heart emoji, and even if customers are just saying one-worded things such as beautiful or fab or whatever they may comment, you want to be sure to comment back. Why? Because this is actually going to build your Instagram engagement, because Instagram is going to see that all these comments are going off on this post, and they're going to want to push that post out, and it's going to show it to more people. So make sure that you're commenting back and try to be a little bit timely. So most of the times I always have my notifications on, so if I see a comment, I always go back into Instagram to comment back with my followers. Number 16, post to Instagram story. Guys, I'm posting on Instagram stories so many times a day, but lately I've actually been really into creating custom posts for my Instagram stories. So for example, I had did a post of, I believe it was about 4 slides, and it was what are Prestaholic nails made out of, and I included there's no acrylic, no plastic, high quality products. I also included a whole bunch of photos, my contact information such as email or DM if they had any more questions, and it was just a super aesthetic way to kind of grab your customers' attention when they're just swiping through Instagram story. It's so easy for all of us to go on Instagram story and just tap all through these photos, but you really want something that's gonna grab their attention and just give you that extra second to really take the time and read the post, or at least just look at it. In a future video, I will actually be showing you guys a few ways that I use Canva to make my Instagram stories, and how I just have my little creative flow on using their templates and then adding my own little flair and really trying to grab those customers' attention. If you guys are interested in seeing that, then please let me know down below, because I would love to show you guys how I create my Instagram stories using Canva. But of course, you don't only have to do custom Instagram stories. It's just really fun and really creative. You can also just do polls, you can do get to know me's, you can do ask me questions, you can just do your favorite products you can post, what are your best sellers for the month you can post. Things like that will really grab the attention. And actually, I've had so many of my customers ask me, hey, what's that set? Hey, what's that set? And then I just start sending links and just giving them the information that they're looking for. Number 17, develop a consistent editing style. So I first learned this when I was first starting Prestaholic. A lot of times, if you are using a specific filter that you really like on all your photos, then you want to keep using that filter. So sometimes I will use in my video with the iPhone XS Max, then I would take the photos using the Sparkle Cam. Then from Sparkle Cam, I would crop it in Photo Grid, and then I would leave it like that, because Sparkle Cam already gives me a filter on the photos. I hope that made sense. And if you haven't seen that video, I will also leave it down below. But basically, you want your photos to really look consistent. And if you're using certain filters, then you want to keep using those filters. That way your Insta feed just looks really consistent. So filters and brand colors. So brand colors are super important. Whenever I'm doing just like a regular post, like an announcement or 15% off or whatever the case is, then you want to be sure to use your brand colors in these photos. Or if I'm using like a product photo, then I'll try to throw something pink in there. It'll either be like a crystal or it'll be my thank you cards, these right here. That way it just gives it that color and it will make your Instagram look really consistent. Number 18, use all 30 hashtags. You guys know that I am always telling you about your hashtags. It's really going to help you to be seen. It's going to actually show in your analytics as well. On each photo, you will be able to see your analytics if you have a business page, which I hope that you guys do. And yeah, using your 30 hashtags and knowing what hashtags to use is super important. So recently I was on Clubhouse and I heard that a lot of people are actually finding their hashtags using Twitter. So they'll go on Twitter, they'll look at trending photos that have to do with your niche and then seeing what hashtags those people use, then putting that hashtag into Instagram and seeing if it's getting a lot of traction and how many people are actually following that hashtag. So I'm actually going to do a little tester on this and then I will let you guys know how these 30 hashtags helped me. But in the meantime, I would highly suggest that you guys do some research on what hashtags are trending and just making a list of those hashtags as well. I've also heard that people are taking what hashtags they find and then putting them in their notepad on their cell phones, and then they will just copy and paste once they are posting. And I think that that's super awesome because I personally go through each and every hashtag, like type each and every hashtag when posting, and it's a really time consuming thing to do, but I really do want to try some little hacks and share it with you guys in the future. 19, slide into the DMs of your target audience. Guys, if you see a page that's all about fashion, this girl loves fashion, she's always showing what shoes she got, she always showing her outfit, she's always out and about, then you want to slide in her DM. Okay, because what goes better with fashion? Nails. And all these fashion gurus, they always have their nails done. So if you are a lip gloss business and you see that this girl is always wearing makeup, slide into the DMs and say, girl, I have the best lip gloss that would look so good on you. And you just create conversation. Not everything is about selling. It's just about showing your brand off, giving brand awareness, just letting these people know that you have this product and it may look really good on you. So just building those relationships. And if you are looking for influencers as well, then this is also a great way. If you are a brand who is specifically targeting women in fashion, then you want to go with women in fashion pages and you want to slide into their DMs. If you're selling makeup, then you want to go to these makeup artists. That's just a little things that you really want to look out for, and slide into those people's DMs and try to build some brand awareness. And finally, my Prestaholic babes, we are on number 20, which is post authentic, genuine, and quality captions with value. Value. I said value. I don't know. But anyway, I have wrote here, tell people why your product is needed. What value does your product serve? So when I am doing my captions, I typically kind of do like a cute caption on top. Then I'll do like a call to action, which this call to action paragraph would be like a coupon code, call to action, and why you should click on the call to action. So what is the purpose of your product and what problem is your product solving for these people? And if you don't have the answer to that question, then I highly suggest for you to really sit down with yourself and ask some of these questions. I'm actually going to do a video coming up that's more towards the beginner's questions on like building your brand. I feel that a lot of you guys are like literally just starting or still thinking about starting, and I kind of want to go back to basics on this channel a little bit. Let me know if that sounds like a good idea. I was actually doing my makeup this morning and I was like, I kind of want to go back to basics. Like, I feel that a lot of what I say is more towards people who already have their brand, who already have their Instagram, but not so much on like super beginning stages. So if you guys are still here with me on this long video, then please let me know if you guys would like to see that. But also in parentheses, if you can, at least just tell me, just started my business, haven't started yet, or in business for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, a year. Just let me know exactly where you are. That way I can kind of know where to go from here. But getting back to captions, I also put bestsellers. People want with what others love. Wow. People want what others love. So when I post my bestsellers, a lot of times it's not really on Instagram, it's more on my website. But I was posting bestsellers or fun facts about my brand on Instagram story. And for whatever reason, I kind of fell off with that, but people were loving it. So if you are looking for a story post or post for your Instagram, that may be an awesome one. If you are selling more of one set than the other, or you're seeing that a lot of people are ordering just this one set, then you may want to kind of just take little clips of those photos and say bestsellers or whatever the case is. I was also doing fun facts where I was doing like, this month mostly all my sales came from Cali, and then I would put like, you know, the little Cali symbols and like little Cali background, and people were actually really loving it. So there's some ideas if you're looking for a little bit of a creative way to go about Instagram stories or regular posts. Well, guys, this was definitely a mouthful, but I am so happy to get this part 2 out to you guys. I'm sorry that it really did take forever, and I kind of forgot about it because all of my notes were written in this notebook and I actually lost it as soon as I was done with that video. So I'm super happy to get this out for you guys, and I hope that it gave you a lot of value and maybe some things to think about, but also give me some things to think about. If you are a super beginner, you already have your business, or you've been in business for a while, then please let me know down below. And if you are selling press-on nails, or if you're in a different business, then please let me know as well. That way I can kind of make more notes towards where you guys are. So I love you guys so much. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. I am really trying to hit 20K this year. I know that it's a little bit of a stretch, but I am very hopeful that I can reach 20K on YouTube by the end of this year. So help your girl out. I promise that it will be well worth it. And yeah, so I will see you guys in a few days, maybe, possibly, maybe 2 videos this week. Bye, guys.